How are you today? It's Nick. Welcome back to part 2 of our beer peer review over the Sierra Nevada The Sampler Sample Pack. I'm feeling a little mellow today, put on some Marvin Gaye, just kind of had a mellow morning, some Sam Cooke. I want to send a shout out to all of the badass musicians that made this world what it is. And one of the reasons I like to drink beer is to enjoy art. Today we're enjoying the second half of the sampler. We've got a Hop Bullet Double IPA. We've got the Torpedo Extra IPA. And we have the Flipside Red IPA. So it's a very IPA heavy day. Once again, are you subscribing, liking? You don't subscribe, but have you subscribed and have you liked and have you gone to our website, craftontapshow.com? Please do. Please share with your friends. And we will continue to bring you content each and every week, Tuesdays and Fridays. All sorts of fun stuff coming up for 2020. Well, 2020 might be on hold. So 2021 for sure, but we're working. All right, so I'm Nick A. Myers, and this is the Beer Peer Review for day 2 of Sierra Nevada. So we're gonna start with the Hop Bullet. I love this label. I am always a fan of great presentation and artwork on bottles and cans. Here we go, some Hop Bullet, baby. Ooh, this is super nice, beautiful, like almost like a peachish color. Not quite. I mean, it definitely settled down, but it has a lot of effervescence. That thin sudsy head on there, but it looks really crisp and really clean. There's no murkiness at all in this. I mean, as you would expect, hops, you're gonna get some of that floral scent. I love that different types of hops can produce different floral scents, even though they come from the same family. By the way, interesting fact, you know that cannabis is a relative of hops, so we should all smoke hops. All right, so I'm gonna give this one a try. I'm excited because I'm thirsty. Real smooth. Oh man, it just keeps building as it goes. Hits the back of your throat and kind of just lingers there. It has a little bit of effervescence, but it's not overwhelming. Honestly, not too hoppy, not bitter at all. I like it. I actually can taste the hops, but it isn't overwhelming. And for an IPA, this isn't as bitter as some I've had in the past. So I actually really like this one. I like how it sits on the side of your tongue and kind of develops a little bit of its profile as it moves forward. All right, well, hey, the bullet is a bullet. Now we've got a torpedo. I'm catching a theme here. Bullets, torpedoes, germ warfare. Okay, folks, Sierra Nevada, thank you so much for allowing us the opportunity to review your amazing products. Hit us up, man. Instagram, baby. Stay in touch. My people call your people. All right, Torpedo, let's give it a por. Oh, I love this one. Oh, that is just so beautiful. Now, this one definitely maintains more of a reddish hue and more of a peach, or looks like rosé. A lot of bubbles forming, a nice amount of head. I really like the way that smells. Now, let me just go ahead and cleanse my palate from the last beer with a little coffee and some water, as we do want to try to wash away the essence of the last beer before we try this one. Again, this is beautiful, so let's give it a try. This is going to be the Torpedo. Whoa, that is definitely extra IPA. The build keeps on building, and the bitterness and a lot of that pungent pop hits you at the end. Much more floral than the last. I like this though because, again, the carbonation is subtle, but it coats your tongue and gives you something to kind of let linger, and then when it dissipates, the flavor keeps building. So if you enjoy an IPA, and again, I'm not a huge IPA fan by nature, but as I began to go down this rabbit hole of IPAs, I've enjoyed quite a few more than I would have expected. This is really good beer though. Goes down smooth, and what little bitterness there is does not linger between. Are you guys drinking responsibly out there? Are you being safe? Are you maintaining? Well, I hope you are. Because we here at Craft on Tap not only encourage the craft of crafting beer and being crafty, but also craftivating and cultivating a craft challenge of craft macaroni and craft. Anywho. All right, last beer on the docket today, guys, the Flipside. Actually, we should just call this episode the Flipside because it's the flip side of part 1, as this is part 2. Love the pop of the bottle. Another great, I like this tree on here. It's very old. It's like archaic. It reminds me of like the Hobbit or something. All right, we're gonna pour a little bit there. Beautiful, beautiful beer. I mean, A little browner than the last, a ton of bubble action, a lot of soapy, kind of like a lot of a thick head, but it's not as sort of thick as the last ones. It's sort of more bubbly. Almost got a purple color to it. I love it. It's reddish, but it is also a red IPA. So let us give this a serious smell. Just want to make sure, because this is different than the last one. I really want to get a good, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of malt, there's hops, but it's very mild, and what I'm getting is that malted, the grains in there, which I love. That's one of my favorite beers. Yeah, that is really good. It's rich. It has a little like mocha to it. So it's got a little woodiness to it as well, but it definitely is a clean, crisp, dark beer. I love red beers. It is not bitter at all to me. It has a little bit of a fruitiness up front, but again, I like all these beers because they tend to sit around for a while and give your mouth something to look forward to down the road. So I would say, you know, as a sampler goes, Sierra Nevada puts together a good one. Give it a shot, but of course, try it responsibly. The Craft on Tap Beer Peer Review. I'm the man, the host with the most, Nick A. Myers. So thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Big ups, big shots, and one love.